Qatar and Egypt tend to describe their ties as historic. But those ties had been strained since the military coup that ended the rule of Egypt's first democratically elected president Mohamed in 2013 and brought the then defense minister Abdel Fattah El Sisi to power. Egypt accused Qatar of supporting the Muslim Brotherhood, which Cairo considers a terrorist organization. In June 2017, relations reached an all-time low. Egypt joined Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates and Bahrain in imposing an air, sea and land blockade on Qatar. They accused the Gulf state of having links to terrorism and demanded it cut ties with Iran. The four Arab countries severed relations with Qatar, and there were reports later of a possible Saudi plan to invade the country.
We want to see Qatar implement the promises it made a few years back with regard to its support for extremist groups.
All of these measures are directed at the Qatari people and to citizens of the GCC and all who are living in Qatar.
Qatar cancelled multi-billion-dollar investments in Egypt, and the regional politics of the two countries saw them on opposing sides in Libya, Yemen, Syria, the Horn of Africa and elsewhere. All efforts at mediation, especially by the late Emir of Kuwait, Sheikh Sabah Al-Ahmed Sabah, seemed to be fruitless. It took 4 years for things to turn around. The blockade on Qatar was lifted in January 2021. Shortly after that, Cairo and Doha resumed diplomatic relations. The meeting between Qatar's Emir and the Egyptian president will be the third since the lifting of the blockade. The two leaders met during the Arab Summit in Baghdad in August 2021. And in June, Qatar's Emir Sheikh Tamim visited Cairo to seek ways to reach full normalization of ties. Last month, Egypt and Qatar worked together with the UN and were able to achieve a ceasefire in Gaza after days of Israeli bombardment against targets related to the Palestinian Islamic Jihad group. And thanks to their ties with rival groups in Libya, this improvement in relations between Qatar and Egypt is also likely to help the prospects of national reconciliation in the war-ravaged country. Mohamed, Vall, Al Jazeera.